Morning, dude.
Morning.
Where are we?
We're at Cutting Edge Solutions, CES, in Santa Rosa, California. I'm really excited. I've actually never been here before. Lived in Sonoma County a long time, sold a lot of cutting edge over the years, but this company's blowing up and I just can't wait to see what's going on behind these doors. Hey, Sean.
Man, I was looking for.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Man, thanks a lot for having us.
Of course, welcome to Cutting Edge.
What a great place. I love the plants. Great vibe in here.
Oh yeah, as a fertilizer company, you've got to have good, healthy plants too.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we're shut down in production right now, so we can go back there and check out what's going on.
Awesome.
So let's come on through the offices here. We've got Uncle John over there.
Hey, how's it
The
going?
man, the myth, the legend. We'll talk to him in a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, Steven.
Raphael.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Raphael's our operations manager. He really holds down the ship when I'm away. Super helpful man. But yeah, this is where everything's made, mixed, bottled, manufactured. We make everything ourselves, proprietary formulas, and have our own artwork on our bottles. So everything we do here is all us, and this is where all of our product comes from. So we've got we've got our labeling line, bottling line, and then all of our mixing tanks. We recently converted over to stainless steel to just kind of increase our quality and consistency.
Yeah.
As well as built this machine called the Murray mixer. It's custom built for us to be able to direct inject salts into our liquid batches, and it keeps our consistency on point, and it allows us to produce a lot faster. The demand in the last year has been impressive, to say the least.
Oh my gosh.
And you'll see even more as we go through and you see all the bottles and all the things we have stored outside. And so this is where we label our quarts, gallons, and 2.5s. This is where we bottle our 2.5s and 6s, and everything just kind of flows in a line. Everything gets stacked up here and brought right out to our shipping department, where we piece it off from there. But yeah, this is our main setup.
How large are these tanks?
So the stainless ones, they hold about 2,600 gallons. We make batches that are between 2,200 and 25. The rest of the tanks are between 1,800 and 1,600.
So you dissolve the solubles in the Murray mixer into a concentrate, and you put it in here.
So it's pretty cool. We should hook it up, or I can show you how it works. But we've got two hoses, one big 3-inch hose going into the bottom, and one going into the side. And that's a 10 horsepower electric engine. So what it does, it sucks out from this side of the tank and pushes everything back in. So it creates a vortex inside the tank.
Oh wow.
And we have that big cone where you can dump in whatever the ingredient is at the right time, and it gets it instantly solubilized in water.
Huh. And very evenly mixed.
Very evenly mixed. There's no striation in the tanks where it looks like oil and water mixed. It's completely blended. And then right from there, we filter everything, bottle it right away, out the door. We don't have products sitting here for more than a couple months. So everything that we send out is fresh.
Yeah. So roughly how long does it take to run a batch? Like if you're running a batch of grow, for example.
Yeah, so if we were to make grow in this tank, we would fill it up, about 2,000 gallons of water, and the fill time takes about an hour. After that, once we start adding the salts and adding each ingredient, full mix time is between half an hour and an hour.
Okay.
And
so pretty quick.
Pretty quick, and it only takes about 15 minutes to stir the tank entirely.
Wow. Might make for a good reservoir at a big facility.
Exactly. Well, we just bought 4 more of these that are twice as big to replace all these ones.
Yeah.
So maybe these will end up in a commercial facility near you. Who knows?
So you started with these tanks here, and so you're replacing these over time.
So really, we've been in business for 20 years. We started with a 50-gallon barrel.
Wow.
Miguel, who's out there on the forklift, he's been here for 17 years. He's made every batch of cutting edge ever made. And
That's really impressive.
And he's taught everyone else how to do it now too. So we went from the 50 gallons up to 150. He was bottling by hand. We had labels that, they weren't labels, they were stamps. So we would stamp them in dye, put them on the bottle, and then we'd have a couple kids come after school and Sharpie in the label.
Oh my gosh.
That was cutting edge 17 years ago.
Hey, doing what you have to.
Yeah, so I brought us back here to look at where the offices are. So this space right here, it's about a 1-bay garage. This whole area around here was all car shops. And this was where we made everything. We didn't even have an office. We had that 50-gallon barrel, Miguel, his brother, and John. And John was just going out selling fertilizer locally, 17 years ago. And we were able to grow from there and blow out this back wall and take over this section. And then since then, we've blown out every wall possible. So we went that way, we went that way, and now we have 5 full warehouses here and still running out of space.
Amazing.
Good problems to have.
Great problems.
Yeah, can't
Great
complain.
problems.
Can't complain. Well,
Yeah.
let's go look at the rest of the yard out here and see what else is going on. Yep. This is the lay of the land here. So, bottles everywhere. Plastics were in high demand this year.
Right.
So our
you're stocked up.
yard space is pretty full. We got 12 shipping containers dropped on the property so we could fill them with our raw ingredients. So every single shipping container you see is completely full.
Huh.
Yeah.
So your warehouses, this was warehouse 1, you have 2, 3, 4.
And then we have a 5th one on the other side of the mural building there.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love the mural building, by the way.
Oh, it's amazing. That was done by Shore Boogie. It took him a few weeks, but that was all rattle cans.
Wow,
All spray paint
really?
cans. Yep. He's done some big works. He did Prince and Madonna in Times Square. He did some stuff at the Olympics in China a few years back. So he's super well-renowned, graffiti artist.
Oh, that's awesome.
We were blessed to have him paint up our building and make it look pretty.
Absolutely.
But let's go see what's inside.
Okay.
Yeah, so carry most sizes in this warehouse. Not as many of the bulk sizes because it gets a little full. But yeah, every pallet you see here is ready to go, and most of them are going to Hydrofarm. But there's a bunch of other companies we work with too that are getting these.
Well,
news.
you should be aware, and these guys should be aware. Our shipping department, literally just yesterday, we were talking about how quality you wrap these pallets. The perfect corners, even when it comes in, the perfect size.
Well, here let's
Strapped,
go look at the
wrapped.
man and the myth
It's like
himself.
legendary.
So Ronnie's been here for 5 years. This guy, Ronnie down here, he was the first one to wrap and strap pallets and show everyone else how to do it. So it's all him.
It's impressive.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, seriously. A lot of compliments coming from our side.
Try to keep the quality,
Yeah. I'm sure you don't get a lot of damaged pallets in transit.
No.
I'm sure
No,
not.
too many. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing. You can make a quality product and it could be great, but if it just sits there and doesn't go anywhere, it's no good. And
Right.
if it shows up damaged or doesn't show up at all,
What I wonder is if some of these distribution centers, like your bottles are clean, everything is clean and nice. What the heck goes on at some of these distribution centers? I swear they like purposely dust them or something.
Yeah, they have like a leaf blower with a dust pack and they just blow dust on everything.
It is caked.
Well, we know. I mean, this barrel is going into a commercial facility, so
Right,
we
so it
don't
needs to
want
be
to.
clean.
We don't want to have any contaminants whatsoever.
So you're even
if there's
taking-
dust.
You're even taking the time to even drill it out so that way you can throw a strap on it.
Oh yeah, exactly.
That is extra care. That's so
Yeah.
nice.
Well, it's a special load.
Right.
It's going somewhere special, and it's going to produce something special.
Well, and that just resonates to the quality. You're looking after the end user.
Yeah.
You're not just shipping them out like a commodity.
Yeah, there's no every customer. It's not a transaction. Everyone's a farmer, and they're all doing what we want to do, what we want to support, which is most of the time growing really good quality cannabis.
Right.
And at the same time growing it with good inputs that don't build up in your soil and also don't build up in the flower. So all of our products you can use in the most strict states. We're one of the only fertilizers that passed Michigan's panel on cannabis on our actual fertilizer,
Oh, wow.
which is pretty unheard of. So
Heavy metals is a big issue.
huge issue, and that's why we mix and make everything here. We can't let quality, especially heavy metals, be an issue. So we have control over every single ingredient going in, and that's huge.
Yeah, that is huge.
But I have no idea the state of cannabis right now.
Hey, John. How are you?
Doing well. How's it going?